Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Meenaal Fatma and welcome to the third session of the series called Building Lexical Resource. So before I start, just give me a second so I can quickly connect it with my phone. There we go. Unfortunately, we had a class on this in the morning, but I could not join in because of some power cut problem. So I had to reschedule it. I think it's connected. Let me just wait for a couple of seconds and see. I need to just make sure that it is I think it's visible. I think so. So in this series, by the way, we'll be looking at different ways of learning vocabulary, right? So I'll try and make it interesting and so you remember all those words, because these are also words which I've been observing a lot of students are getting confused over, about their meaning, about their usage, and about their pronunciations too. Okay, so I've tried to put down those ones which are most commonly used and ones which are most commonly confused. Okay, I can see Pachu here. Hi Pachu. All those who are joining in, guys, keep introducing yourself. Pachu has a good question there too. He wants to know the difference between paronyms, which is today's topic, and homonyms. Okay, great, good Pachu. I'll answer that as we move forward. Let me first introduce the class, okay? For all those who are watching for the first time, guys, it will be great if you could introduce yourself. So I am not just talking to the screen, I'm talking to people. Great. So in case you've not yet subscribed to the channel, first of all, make sure you do subscribe and remember to press the bell icon. So in case there are any more videos coming up, you will be notified, right? Because there are loads and loads of videos that keep coming up literally each and every single day. And I'm sure you don't want to miss on any of them because all of them are really productive from your exam point of view. Okay, so make sure you press the bell icon. I'm also available on different social media groups, as you can see here on the screen. Okay, let me just try and figure out where my pen tab is running around. Got it. So I'm available on Telegram, Instagram and Facebook too. These are my social media IDs. So in case agar aap baad mein bhi ye video dekh rahe ho and there was something like which was unclear still, you can ask me, you can drop down a message on any of these social media groups. You can ask me, in fact you can message me on Unacademy itself, or in fact also if you have a suggestion and if there's a topic that you want to request to be discussed in one of the videos, you can let me know. We can go through them. Okay, great. Now this is the third session of the Building Lexical Resource. Now Building Lexical Resource is a very important series for your exam, from your exam point of view, for IELTS, both for academic as well as general training, because Building Lexical Resource की जो topic है, if you've been observing your marking criteria for any of the 4 modules, किसी में से भी आप उठा के देख लो, Building Lexical Resource की जो weightage है in your exam is 25%. Okay, it is 25% of the weightage, so it becomes really important to address them seriously. So in this particular series, I'm going to be trying and covering all those कॉमन वर्ड्स जिसका प्रोनाउंसिएशन, जिनकी मीनिंग, जिनका डिफरेंस, जिनके कंफ्यूजिंग वर्ड्स की क्लैरिटी होनी बहुत ज़रूरी है. बिकॉज ऑफ लेटली आई हैव बीन रीडिंग लॉट ऑफ वॉइस नोट्स, जो लोग क्वेश्चन स्पीकिंग के क्वेश्चंस रिकॉर्ड करके मेरे को भेजते हैं, और इवन जो राइटिंग मॉड्यूल्स के बहुत लोग एसेज, रिपोर्ट्स और लेटर्स लिखकर शेयर करते हैं. सो आई बीन गोइंग थ्रू लॉट ऑफ सैम्पल्स व्हाट यू गाइस हैव बीन सेंडिंग मी, and I've been realizing, even with the fact that you guys are writing well, you could easily lose marks here and there because of some minor confusions. So I'll make sure after we end this series you will be doing a lot good, because I'm trying to pick on ones which are the confusing ones and which are confusing you. Okay, so in the previous 2 videos we discussed homophones. So in case you've missed the video, make sure कि आप part 1 और part 2 दोनों एक बारी देख लो. Okay, make sure you do that. And today we'll start with paronyms, and then we'll move forward to Pachu wants me to discuss a couple of more topics. We'll be discussing that too in one by one in the following of videos. Okay, now by the way, let's crack it. It's the first slogan, and you should see the song that we have, the anthem that we've got. It still gives me goosebumps. I just shared it on my Instagram today, so make sure, if you haven't watched it till now, make sure you watch it on my Instagram. It's available on YouTube, Facebook, everywhere, and it's really inspirational, it's really motivating, it still gives me the goosebumps. Okay, so we'll crack IELTS exam, and yet we'll make sure that we are getting really good score in that. Sure, let's move forward. I'll quickly introduce myself without wasting too much time. So hi guys, I'm Meenaal. Professionally, I'm an architect and urban designer. I've done bachelor's from Birla Institute of Technology, that's in Mesra, Ranchi, and from there on I moved to London, where I did MArch from A School of Architecture. So I've lived, worked and studied in London for almost 2 years. I've also worked in some cities in India as well as Dubai before I moved to London. Currently I am based in Pune. I've given the exams myself, and the scores I write over here, and I've been taking classes for IELTS for almost 3 years now, both in India as well as in UK. And if there are any aspirants who have actually decided that they're going to move to UK, you can drop down a message and ask me any question in context to maybe housing, maybe finances. And by the way, this reminds me that I also have a series called Classroom Talks, in which I've tried to cover a lot of topics which are non-academic but yet very important, and becomes a very challenging and difficult question while we are preparing for moving abroad. Okay, so make sure you get back to them and give a look for sure. Okay, it might help you, because if you find those answers online, you're not going to get those answers in quite a satisfying way, and if you're going to ask someone, you'll still be unsure if it's going correct or not, because nobody wants to answer those questions and understand the importance of those questions until unless you actually are in those situations. So I've tried to cover those questions one by one in my different videos. So make sure एक बार आप जाके Classroom Talks with Meenaal Fatma में एक बार check कर लो. Okay, so why second? First में हमने homophones पढ़ा था, और मैंने कुछ examples दिए थे, and along with meaning and sentence. Similarly, what we will do is, today we'll start with paronyms, which are again relatively confusing words. So try to pick up words which are not very difficult, because from your exam point of view also, you don't necessarily need to memorize difficult words, and try and put difficult words on the table. You can stick to using simple words, common words from day-to-day life, but you just have to make sure that you are using them, pronouncing them correctly. Okay, and that is more important than trying to memorize difficult words. So even in today's class, I'll be presenting you common words जो confusing होते हैं, along with meaning and their sentence. Okay, guys, please introduce yourself. It's going to be great. Where is Pachu? Pachu, are you there? No? कोई बात नहीं. Because I wanted to ask Pachu, if Pachu is asking me the difference, is Pachu familiar with what the meaning of those words are first? So moving forward, the first thing that we need to understand is what is actually the meaning of paronyms. What is the meaning of paronyms? Now, ये paronyms, homophones, homonyms और काफ़ी सारे words हैं जिनमें काफ़ी slight difference और meanings है और मैं अपने सारे videos में one by one cover करूँगी. Like in my previous 2 videos, I covered homophones. Today and in the following up video which we'll have tomorrow at the same time, 2:15, we'll be covering another set of paronyms in that class and then we'll move forward to homonyms as well. Okay? So you don't have to worry about anything literally. I'm going to cover everything. तो अगर हम paronyms की meaning पे जाएं तो paronyms are basically 2 words which have similar form of derivation. Basically they come from the same root word but they have different spelling as well as different meanings. Okay? So 2 or more words जिनका derivation same जगह से होता है, जिनके root words same होते हैं, but उनका meaning अलग है तो उनके usage अलग हो जाएंगे, उनकी spelling अलग हो जाएगी. Okay? And जहाँ तक हम pronunciation की बात करते हैं, pronunciation sometimes is same and sometimes it may differ also. So I have not necessarily involved pronunciation as a major factor here. Okay? But paronyms का जो derivation होता है वो same root word से आता है. Okay? So let's move forward and look at few examples. The first one is corporal and corporeal. Right? इनका pronunciation slightly similar है, isn't it? They're slightly similar. Let's look at what it means. अगर हम बात करें corporal, corporal, corporal is an adjective. इसको noun की तरह भी use कर सकते हैं which has a different meaning. अगर हम adjective की बात करें तो it means bodily or physically. Okay, something related to. Can you guys hear me? Why do I feel the video is stuck? Pachu says yes. Pachu, you're saying yes to what? Okay, you're there, is it? Okay, I think it's working. Okay. Yes, so corporal means bodily or something physically, right? For example, Germany has abolished corporal punishment. So any punishment that are in context to physical damage or bodily damage is prohibited now. It is not allowed now. Okay. Next one is corporeal. Now it is also similarly pronounced such as corporeal. Corporeal का भी अलग अलग meaning हो सकता है, but we are trying to look at the adjective part of it, which means something materialistic or tangible. Okay? And इसको हम लोग काफ़ी उस context में भी use कर सकते हैं when we try and say people who like really materialistic things. Okay? And उसी context में मैंने sentence ही बनाया है यहाँ पे, where I'm saying it is a human tendency to run after corporeal pleasures, right? To run after materialistic pleasures. Okay? So these are the fundamental difference, but both the words are derived from the same root word, but as you can see the spellings are different, their meanings are completely different. They may not sound very similar. Now here they sound a little bit similar with their pronunciations. Okay? The next example is industrial and industrious. Now again common word, but the meaning is going to switch here. Industrial, when you have RIAL, it refers to anything related to the industry department, right? Industry से related होता है, जितने भी mention करना चाहते हो industry से related, तो आप industrial use करते हो. Like for example, China has achieved tremendous industrial progress in the last decade, right? तो काफ़ी सारा उनका प्रोग्रेस हुआ है उनके इंडस्ट्रीज़ में ओवर द लास्ट डिकेड, लाइक लास्ट 10 साल में उनमें काफ़ी सारा इंडस्ट्रियल ग्रोथ देखा गया है, इंडस्ट्रियल प्रोग्रेस देखा गया है. ओके, नेक्स्ट वन इज व्हेन यू हैव RIOUS at the end, it refers to somebody who's really hard working, जो बहुत मेहनत करता है, very hard working person. Okay, industrious. For example, Rahul is an industrious man who inspires millions of students out there, right? तो राहुल जो है वो बहुत हार्ड वर्किंग इंसान है. He's a very hard working man, and because of his hard work that he puts forward, he's able to inspire millions and millions of students who watch him, right? He's an ideal, he's an inspiration because of his hard work. Okay, next one is popular and populous. Yet again, it might sound little similar with the pronunciation, but not very close to as we were seeing in the previous videos in homophones, right? They were literally sounding the same. यहाँ पे उतनी similarities नहीं होती है, minor similar चीज़ होती हैं pronunciation में, but not very same. Okay? तो let's see with what they mean differently. Now popular की बात करें हम, अगर LAR, you know popular what it means. It's somebody who is really famous, isn't it? Like for example, Atif Aslam is my favorite singer and I absolutely love his songs. I think they're really nice, soothing, calming with good lyrics and good voice, right? So Atif Aslam is a really popular singer, not just nationally but internationally as well. Okay, next one is populous. Now the moment you have LOUS tagged along, it refers to crowded, a populous city, a populous supermarket, anything that is really crowded, जहाँ पे बहुत भीड़ है, right? Now अब मेरे को तो first thing याद आया was India. They are anyways world rank second, right? What is the ranking? Our world rank in population, I think China is leading and we are not far away. India is second and then I think we have USA. I'm not sure. I think this is how the ranking of the world is, right? Of the population is, sorry. So India is really indeed a very crowded, a very populous city. Now, so you have different pronunciations, different meanings and different usage of those words. Popular and populous. Don't try and interchange their meanings. They mean completely different. Okay? और ये word ऐसा था जो मैंने actually recently पढ़ा है, जो लोग misplace कर रहे हैं, maybe trying to, जब ऐसे, ये पता है कब होता है often गलती, when people try to convert it into the different forms. Maybe adjective से adverb में कर रहे हैं या adverb से adjective में कर रहे हैं, तो they just think कि कुछ भी लगा देने से काम चल जाता है. It doesn't really happen. They might have a complete different meaning. Paju has a lot of comments over there. Okay. Just give me some time, Pachu. I just want to go through all these words first, okay? Yes, so what was I saying? Yes, so don't try and just convert the words if you think you need a different parts of speech for that. It's not necessary because they might have a different meaning altogether in the different forms. Okay? Even अगर adjective, simple words भी कभी adjective जो मैंने अपनी grammar class में detail में पढ़ाया था, there are a lot of words जिनको अगर adjective से adverb में भी convert करते हो, even with the ly ending word, अगर आप ly भी लगाते हो तो उनकी भी meaning completely change कर देती है. So please be very careful when you're trying to modify it into different parts of speech. You have to be careful there. Next one is destination and destiny. Yeah, slightly starts with a slight similar pronunciation, but obviously it moves to a different direction in terms of pronunciation, right? Now destination is something we all are familiar with, right? Destination हो गया आपका goal, आपका ultimate जो आपको जहाँ जाना है. What is your target? What is your ultimate goal in life? Right? For example, they finally reached their destination later in the evening, right? So maybe they were going for a ride and they got stuck somewhere, but finally they managed to reach their evening mein, right? So which was their goal, which was their final target. They wanted to reach there and they finally managed to be there on time, right? So that is destination, goal. Destination, अगर हम देखें तो it can be converted into destiny too, and destiny is related to fate, right? Fate, आपके किस्मत में लिखा है ये, right? कि आपके किस्मत में लिखा है. And this is one example that I made because I was watching a series like I started a couple of days back and I was watching it recently. And this is one of the statement that was literally used. It was a Hindi series, but yes, this was just the exact statement that they mentioned, which is many things are in our destiny and we cannot change them, right? So काफ़ी सारी चीज़ें हमारे किस्मत में लिखी होती हैं, हमारे fate में होती हैं, and we cannot mess around with them. We cannot modulate or change them. It has to happen, right? It has to happen like that. So that's how. So you have some part of it which is falling down with the same root word, but their usage is being completely different, right? The usage is completely different. So please do not start converting into different part of speech and guess that their meaning would remain the same. ठीक है? Pachu has put up a lot of points here. Great. So Pachu is practicing and clarifying his ideas parallelly. Good, Pachu. Exactly. Great. Pachu is really smart there. Let's move on to the last word for this video, which is sensitive and sensible. Commonly used, but being confused over. I don't know why, but let's see why, okay? Sensitive, when you have ITIVE at the end, it means someone or something that is really someone who is really emotional, who gets affected really easily. होते हैं ना वो कुछ लोग जो easily upset हो जाते हैं किसी चीज़ से या overly excite हो जाते हैं किसी चीज़ से, not emotionally necessarily about कि रोने वाली चीज़ ही. They could be sensitive or emotional about anything. They might get excited very easily. They might get depressed very easily. They might start crying very easily. So all those people who can get affected really easily. Okay, so for example, she's a sensitive woman, right? Or I can say I'm a really sensitive lady because I get really disturbed with what I watch in the news. Okay, just a simple कि हाँ मेरे को affect हो जाता है. I start thinking about it. So anything that is emotionally involved, you relate them to being sensitive. Okay. Next one is being sensible. Okay, where is my cursor? Got it. Next one is if you keep the initial part same and just skip the last couple of letters, which is sensible. Okay, now sensible means reasonable, justifiable. Okay, like for example, she is sensible enough to make her own decisions, right? So जब हम मेरे when I use this is when my mom is yelling at my brother and I'm like, mom, he is literally 22, 23 now. I'm sure he can make his own decision. He's sensible now. Let him be alone, right? So you use sensible to imply to somebody who's who can be justifiable, who can be reasonable enough. ठीक है? So these were a couple of words which are commonly confused with. We don't have to stress about finding their root words because that is something not why I started this class for. But you have to understand that every time you switch their last part or the initial part, you have to remember that it might completely change the meaning. So just don't do it for the sake of it because you're trying to make a sentence where it is required in a different part of speech. You have to be careful about their usage. Okay? So these were 5 common ones. In the next video, which will be tomorrow at 2:15, we will be going through more practice words. We'll practice a lot more words, right? And the common ones which you saw, which I just did, which was all common words, but you have to just awaken yourself with the use of them. Okay? Before I end the video, I'm going to quickly tell you about the loads and loads of courses that are upcoming, both towards January end and in February too. Okay? Now there are 3 which are ongoing. There's one which is on comprehensive course, which is going to run for 3 months. So it's going to end in January. It started in January and it's going to run till March end. Okay? And this course is running on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday ko hota hai morning mein. Parallelly, we also have grammar, which is ending today, right? But once you take a subscription, you get access to watch literally all the videos जो पिछले past months में हुई है, right? You are getting access to the live classes, you will get access to the upcoming classes, and you will also get access to all the old videos and all the old courses too with just one subscription. And also to remember, not just from my courses, you can get access to all the courses from all the educators. Okay? So this is on the grammar, and this one was the batch course, which also we are about to end in January, sometime in January end, where I am teaching speaking and I go live Sunday 5 p.m. Okay, that's my timing. Other than that, there are loads of new courses coming, which is Unacademy Writing Task 1, practice session on vocabulary, and there's Writing Task 2 with vocabulary, loads of courses. There are also many courses which I could not fit in the page, so I did not put it. But make sure you go to my profile on Unacademy, type my name correctly, MEENAAL FATMA. And if you go to the plus button, you're going to see loads of courses that are starting in February, right? So, and these, the lower ones are starting from Thursday. So you need to take subscription to attend these courses, and you don't want to miss any. If you don't want to miss any of the classes, you need to make sure that you get the subscription soon, because they're literally starting from tomorrow. Okay? To get the subscription, you'll have to press the subscription button, and this is how the page will open up. Okay, I would say that if you have not taken the dates already, I would recommend you to take a 3-month subscription to give yourself little time if you want to do good in your exam. Okay, if you want to score a high band score. If you already have taken dates and you want to revise, come to me, I'll help you revise properly in a structured way with a specific set of strategies and with a specific set of practices. Okay, practice sessions. Now, remember to use my referral code while taking the subscription, which is MEENAALLIVE, Meenaal Live, which will give you 10% discount. And second, if you want me to address you personally, make sure you use my referral code, because that's when I'm going to be notified, and then we can take it forward from there as well. Okay? So there are a lot more, honestly, there are a lot more courses that are coming up. So make sure you go to my profile and remember to follow me on Unacademy, so that if there is any new course or if there's any class that is coming up, you will be notified from Unacademy itself. You'll get a message. Okay? So either you can go to the website or you can download Unacademy Learner app on your phone too and follow me. Okay, so if you find phones a lot more handy, you can download it in your phone. If you like to see big screen, you can open the website on the laptop too. Okay, so make sure you follow me and go to the plus courses and check out all the courses, because सारे courses को अगर आप click करोगे तो उनकी पूरी schedule वहाँ पे mention रहती है कि किस दिन कौन सा टॉपिक होगा, किस टाइम पे होगा, कितने टाइम के लिए होगा. and parallelly you also have a demo video which will explain you what will the course is going to be like and how we'll be covering it. Okay, so make sure you go to my profile, follow me and check out all the courses and get the subscription soon, because the courses are starting literally from tomorrow. Okay, so in case if there's anything that you still want to discuss with me and you want to contact me, you can definitely contact me here. I'm available anytime before midnight on Telegram, Instagram, Facebook, as well as on Unacademy. You can message me on Unacademy too. And please remember to use my referral code, which is Meenaal Live. Okay, please put the spelling correct. Okay, kind of catchy, so easy to remember, so please remember it. And remember to like my video if you found it productive. Remember it, like it. Remember to like it, share it with your friends, and put down your comments and suggestions. Okay, or if there's any feedback that you want to give me. Other than that, I'll see you. There's another YouTube session that we have at 6:30, and we also have a special class at 7:30 on Unacademy. So make sure you go to my profile and give a look. Okay, so I'll end the video now. Thanks for tuning in. Take care. Have a great day. Bye bye.